Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer if you are new here, and this is actually going to be a video that is different from the current videos on my channel. Hopefully you stick around, but we're here to have a conversation, and the start of that conversation is me telling you that I am completely done with hair rules. I'm completely done. Let me explain. This is not a tutorial. This is legit just me starting to show you how I have extremely damaged my hair. My hair is beyond damaged, at least in my opinion. And I'm disappointed in myself for following a trend or jumping on the bandwagon. I'm not here to call out anybody, any stylists or creators or educators, but I am disappointed in myself for following routines that were mostly designed to help my hair look good, but weren't or aren't necessarily good for the health of my hair. I'm disappointed in myself for, I know that my hair flourishes with leave-in conditioners. I know that my hair flourishes by doing my weekly deep conditioning treatments. And while I did incorporate those things occasionally into my hair care routine, I was not as consistent with them as I should have been because I was under the impression that I was learning from professionals and that those things were like a good to have, but not necessarily a need to have when it comes to the health of my hair. And for that, I have nobody to blame but myself. Not only because I took those practices into consideration with caring for my hair, but with caring for my children's hair as well. So it's the beginning of the year. I trimmed off a lot of hair for my son. I chopped off inches for my daughter. And as you'll see in this video, I'm chopping my hair as well. So what does this look like for me going forward? I'm not following traditional rules. I'm not a part of any team natural hair community, in my opinion. Yes, I'm a Black woman with natural hair, but I'm just a Black woman with natural hair. I'm going to do what works best for my hair and my children's hair. I really want to protect the integrity of my hair. And a lot of that comes with me just kind of experimenting. I don't know why I wanted to say experienced. A lot of that comes with me experimenting, going back to the basics. What worked for me originally when I went natural? What worked for me when I was younger? And I'm not talking about like hair grease and pink lotion. I think I've come far enough to know what's good for my hair as far as ingredients and processes. But honestly, have I? Because even thinking of that, I had products used on my hair that may not have necessarily had the best ingredients, but my hair was thriving when I was younger. I never had super, super long hair, but my hair was healthy, or at least as healthy as it could be, considering the fact that I have fine hair, and it's not super thick, so I guess low density as well. But I'm really just going back to the basics. I also am not afraid of heat. I'm actually incorporating heat back into my hair care routine. So I'm not necessarily going to be blow drying and flat ironing my hair every week, but I'm definitely going to be doing more stretched styles to help me retain my length. I'm definitely going to be incorporating heat back into my hair. I am really excited to get back to roller sets, blow drying, flat ironing, just experimenting with my hair. I'm not policing myself anymore because I followed the rules, or at least what I thought were the rules, and I still ended up damaging my hair. I still ended up with not as much length retention as I would have hoped. I would think that me following all of these rules, doing the right thing, no sulfates, no silicones, no heat, use this to detangle, don't use your fingers. Oh, it's okay to use your fingers. Do this, do that. I would have thought that me, quote unquote, following all of the rules would have left me with really long, thick, luscious, beautiful, healthy hair. And that's really not the case. And that should have been my indicator for the years that I went back and forth with different products and different processes. That really should have been my indicator that maybe these things are not working for you. If they work for other people, that's great. But maybe they're not working for you, and you really have to stick to your own journey. And I'll be honest, it's very difficult, especially when you feel like you're being policed by a lot of people that are kind of telling you the right way to care for your own hair, whether that's friends, family, creatives, or creators, influencers, professionals. It gets to a point where it's like, what can I do? The purpose of me going natural was to not put chemicals in my hair, to no longer do chemical straightening treatments in my hair. But damn, I had less rules when I had a relaxer. That was true hair freedom to me. And here I am putting myself in a box, limiting myself, policing myself, and for what to show? Life is short. Life is so short, boo. So this is really just me coming out and being like, you know what? I'm going to do what works for me. I'm going to do what works for my children's hair. And my journey now is focusing on healthy hair and length retention. And I really have confidence. I really have faith that a lot of that is going to is probably going to involve me doing these stretched styles and not seeing my curls as much. And that does make me sad because I do love my natural curl pattern. I do love my curls. But I have to keep it real with myself. A lot of my scalp issues are embedded in the fact that I'm putting these products on my hair, on my scalp, and I know that for me, less is more. I really do. And that's why some of my scalp issues disappeared when I had locks, because the only thing I was putting on my hair was rose water. That's when I had relaxed hair. I didn't see the same scalp issues as often because all I was really putting in my hair was like a spray leave-in, like a leave-in conditioner, and like BioSilk. To be honest, like a heat protectant and like BioSilk. But once I started including all of these like gels and mousses and leave-in conditioners and butters and creams and custards, that's when I really started to see the most, with my scalp just being inflamed and being like, whoa, this is a lot. So it does make me sad. And I'm hoping that with me incorporating heat back into my journey, that I don't completely lose my natural curl pattern. I know it's going to loosen, and that does make me sad. But ultimately, again, my goal is length retention and healthy hair. And if that means that I'm keeping my hair stretched so that it can stay tangle free for longer, if that means that I'm keeping my hair stretched and straightened so that it's less maintenance for me throughout the week, I just kind of blow it out or straighten it once a week, once every week and a half, just so it's easier for me, then that's something that I'm willing to do. And to be honest, even though my hair is extremely damaged right now and I have a long way to go on this journey, I was happy to straighten my hair. And I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but it was kind of soothing. Like me blow drying my hair felt great on my scalp, first of all. It felt great on my scalp. It felt great on my hair, but it was also kind of soothing and relaxing to me. So I'm hoping that although this is going to be a lot of work that I'm putting in on this journey, I'm hoping that I can just kind of make it a labor of love, just like I've been doing for my daughter's hair, just like I've been doing for my son's hair. I really hope that I can use this as an opportunity to just show myself some love and just see how far that I have come on this journey. May it be a reminder for myself because, like I said, never again. And I'm not a follower. So I know I'm really hard on myself, but I guess I'm also just disappointed that I was a follower and for so long. And I really beat myself up about what am I doing wrong? Why is my hair breaking off? Why is my hair shedding so much? What health issues do I have? I talked about it on my channel. Like, I had extensive blood work done. I changed my diet and I was really hard on myself. Like, what am I doing wrong? Not once did I consider, okay, it's probably my hair care routine. I probably need to switch some things up because in my eyes, I'm using quote unquote the best products, all natural products. It couldn't dare be what I'm using on my hair because professionals are telling me that this is what I need to do to keep my hair healthy. So it has to be an internal issue. Now, while I don't doubt that it could also be something internally that was fighting against me while I was going through all of this, I know for sure that a lot of it had to do with what I was doing. And I'll tell you why. So I cut my locks off, right? And then I went back to, my wash and goes, my routine. I thought I'd be able to just kind of slip right into what I was doing before. So when I cut my hair and I realized, wait a minute, my hair it's not as strong as I thought it would be. And this is virgin hair because I cut right above the lock. So at this point, when I'm almost bald, I have a very low cut. My curls weren't even curling in the beginning. There's no reason why I would think, okay, well, it's because I had locks and maybe my hair is just weaker because I cut my locks off. I'm dealing with virgin hair. And while I did color my hair, yes, I understand that. So that was my bad for not deep conditioning the way that I should have been, knowing that my hair was color treated. But as I'm slapping these mousses and these gels in my hair, not deep conditioning as often as I should, not using a leave-in as often as I should, although I did incorporate a leave-in towards the end before I decided to straighten, I'm realizing, wait a minute, this is virgin hair that I'm dealing with and it's still not as healthy as it should be. There's something that I'm doing wrong. I didn't question the hair care products that I was using. I didn't question the processes. But now looking back, there's no other reason. I had virgin hair. So there's nothing else that I was doing wrong aside from just following these processes that are not the best for my hair. At least not now. They did work for me for a period of time. But I guess just over time with me neglecting my hair or neglecting to follow certain practices that I knew were best for me, I think my scalp and my hair were just done, to be honest. Yeah. And I'm going to stop saying that I'm disappointed in myself because while I'm also proud of myself that I'm taking accountability and being like, okay, you know what? I'm stepping out of this. I'm not being a follower. I'm doing what works best for me. And while that is common sense for a lot of people, please don't come for me. While that is common sense for a lot of people, I can't lie, I was a little jaded because, like I said, these practices were helping me detangle quicker. They did make my curls pop. They make my daughter's curls pop. And I know that it was helping me keep our hair hydrated. But was it helping me keep our hair thoroughly moisturized and hold that water retention or hold that moisture in to the point to where it's helping our hair be healthy, like in the longevity, not just a temporary, like, oh, it looks hydrated, it looks moisturized, it looks good. And I don't think it did. Now, I will say that I learned a lot of great things by following those practices. And one of the best things that I took from that and that I will continue to take with me is the importance of properly cleansing your hair. So making sure that I use a clarifying shampoo and properly cleansing my hair, not just once, but, maybe shampooing 2 to 3 times in one session, just to make sure that our scalp is clean and our hair is clean and healthy to set a great foundation for the week or until the next styling session. That's something that I took from following those processes, and I'm very happy to take with me on this healthy hair journey. Another thing that I took with me is the importance of using, when I do decide to wear my natural curl pattern or have my kids wear their natural curl pattern, because mind you, I'm on this journey for myself, but I'm also doing more stretched styles for them too. But when we do wear our natural curls, I think that another thing that I took is just the importance of keeping our hair hydrated. So using those water-based products, making sure water is the number one ingredient in products that I use, and a good way to lock in the hydration or lock in the water to help protect our hair. Now, I will absolutely be using leave-ins when we do our curly styles or our wash and goes. But like I said, it's not all bad. I did take some good things from the practices that I was using over the past few years. But again, this is the start of a new journey. And I think the focus of this journey is me just doing what works best, monitoring my hair, monitoring their hair, getting our trims regularly, moisturizing our hair, deep conditioning properly, using leave-in treatments or leave-in conditioners, keeping our hair stretched so that it's not just tangled. I cannot do wash and goes for my daughter every week. It is too much maintenance. She has a lot of long, thick hair. And honestly, I'll show you in the next video because I did record a video of me trimming her hair. But like I said, with just following certain practices, I know that it wasn't the best for her hair either. So I really am going to be focusing on just keeping our hair stretched, keeping our ends tucked or our hair happy, and just focusing on length retention. I do see that I have made a little bit of progress. So I got my hair straightened for my birthday at Ulta. And this is what it looked like. That's what it looked like on like the first day. I think it was either day 2 or day 3. I didn't wrap my hair properly. I think I just like pin curled it. And this is what it looked like on day 2 or 3. And that's when I really saw how damaged it was, because leaving, I was like, oh, great. It's nice. It's flowy. I even asked the stylist, I was like, I do feel like my hair, like when I wash it, it's not as soft and it's not as pliable as I would like for it to be. So I don't know if it's extremely damaged or, can you assess my ends and let me know what it looks like? And she was like, no, your ends look fine. I knew better. I knew that my ends didn't look fine and I knew that my hair didn't feel fine, but I took her word. She did a great job with blow drying my hair. But when I saw my hair on day 2 or day 3, I was mortified. I was so sad to see my hair in this state. My hair has never looked this way. Even when my hair was relaxed, my hair has never looked this jacked. And I was embarrassed to take these photos, but I was also happy that I had a starting point. And that was when I was like, I'm taking control. Because clearly I had been following practices from stylists that didn't work out the best for me. I went to a salon and sat down in the chair of a professional. And I would have thought that when she assessed my hair, she would have seen immediately and recommended that my ends get trimmed. And she didn't. But again, that's no one's fault but my own, because I didn't go with my gut. First of all, I didn't do my research. So it was a visit that was just like on the whim. So I didn't do my research and go to a good professional, an old school stylist or someone with great reviews that knew what they were doing, that was able to properly trim my hair, straighten my hair, and help me, jumpstart this healthy hair journey. But again, that's behind us. So when I saw my hair, I knew immediately. I was like, no, I'm taking control and we are going to get this in check. This is busted. I cannot look like this. My hair looks jacked. So that was, again, for my birthday. So that was in December. Here we are now, mid-January, and I did trim my ends. I know I probably have a lot more to trim There was a part of me that just wanted to kind of shave my head or just like cut everything off and start over again. But I was like, no, I can come back from this. I want to see where I started and how I'm going to turn this around. So this is my road to recovery. Like I said, I have seen a little bit of progress with the last straightening session that I did. Well, now you see me blow drying and straightening my hair, but this is what it looked like at the end of that session. And I know I have a long way to go, but just seeing my hair look a little better, a little more decent, gives me hope. And I'm really, really excited to see how my hair is going to progress. I'm going to make sure that I'm drinking my water, drinking or taking my vitamins, nourishing myself properly from the inside out. And I'm definitely going to be using products that have moisturizing ingredients, moisturizing shampoo, great deep conditioners. I've been watching a lot of like straightening and silk press videos. Shout out to Janae Mickles because she is the god of silk presses. Like, my gosh, I could watch her videos all day. So I do have hope that I can turn this around. And I'm excited to show you more of that journey. But again, this is just my very honest diary of how I'm turning things around, where I'm starting, and I'm excited to show you more of the journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching me for years and coming back. And I hope that I have more positive outcomes to show you in the near future. I will. I'm claiming it. I'm putting it into the atmosphere. I am going to have a better after photo next time I see you. So I'm going to keep you in the loop of what I'm using. Again, I'm just a person on the internet, and it was people on the internet that kind of not influenced me, because that's not me taking accountability. It was people on the internet that I saw, that I started following their practices, that led me to make not so good decisions for my hair. So who am I but just another person on the internet? But I'm hoping that what you take from this message is the fact that you are in control of your hair journey if you are doing your hair on your own. And at the end of the day, it is your job, and you have the power to properly assess your hair or go to a trusted professional. Emphasis on the trusted. Go to a trusted professional that can properly assess your hair and help you on your hair journey. Don't let anybody tell you, especially anybody that you don't know, but don't let anybody tell you or convince you or influence you of what is right for your journey, because ultimately it's your hair. And to a lot of people, it is just hair. But for me, it's more so about taking that power back, doing what's best for me, doing what's best for my children, because I do have my children, and I'm teaching them how to care for their hair so that they don't get jaded, or so these stylists don't laugh in their face and play with them as far as their policies and prices. So a lot of this is me doing this for me, but it's also me doing it to teach them. So if you have learned anything from my mistakes, I hope that you take that with you, keep that in your back pocket. If you are on a healthy hair journey too, then let's just rock it out together. We got this. We're taking our power back. We're doing our hair. We're making better decisions. And thank you for watching. I'm happy to have these honest discussions with you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.